The next housemate to be evicted from the bbnaija Level Up house, Khalid. You have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl H0T. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, what a night it's been in the bbnaija house. We just finished watching the eviction show, the live eviction show, and like seriously, it was kind of sad. To be very honest, it's kind of like sad. I mean, seeing two housemates leave the house. Yes, guys, Khalid and Ilebaye from level 2 have left the bbnaija house. Yes, guys, I actually thought, okay, maybe Big Brother would kind of pity these people since they lost 3 people last week. Like, Big Brother would just like evict one person. But whose side? Big Brother was like, no, it's going to be a double eviction night. I'm like, oh my goodness. Anyways, when the show started, of course, Ebuka, looking stunning as usual, went into the level 1 house and he met up with the head of house, Adekunle. Now, Ebuka puts Adekunle on the hot seat by asking him, see, guy, there was this time you, Gidifire, and Zayana, were having a discussion where you guys implied that the ship between Shegz and Bella was like Shegz strategy. I mean, what was that? Like, why do you think that it's actually a strategy for Shegz to be in a relationship with Bella? And Adekunle could not really, apply the same boldness he used to say all those things. Because I remember that day, I also did a video about that. It was in that, I think in the green room or something, he said that. Guy was just like, I think it might be, it's a strategy, maybe, because we're just talking about different strategies in the house, where it's a strategy and all that. I'm like, guy, really? Because that's not what you said. When Gidifire brought up the topic, you were like, it's nothing new, you've also had that same thought. Anyways, Ebuka moved his attention to Shegz. You said you don't you said you don't F with Adekunle's energy. Why so? And Shegz was like, the thing is, he's not been able to figure out Adekunle. He doesn't know where his heart is. He's not been able to vibe with his energy and all that. And by the way, he really loves Bella and what they have is real. I'm like, okay. Ebuka is doing the Lord's work in the level 1 house. Then Ebuka moved his attention to Allison, where he asked Allison, what is Adekunle to you, or what do you think of Adekunle? And for her, she said she and Adekunle are just friends. Satan was just best friend. And Ebuka was like, okay, does he know that? And she was like, yes, he knows that, that they are just friends. Then, of course, we get back to the stage, and Ebuka, after the short break and everything, went to the level 2 house where he focused his attention on Brian, big baby Bri. Yes, guys, Ebuka asked him, how did you and Ilebaye go from almost being an item to not standing each other? And Brian was like, no, he doesn't think so. There was never a time they can't stand each other and all that. And Ebuka cited, what happened today, when Ilebaye was talking at the dining table and he just walked out and all that. And he was like, oh, he doesn't remember. And Ebuka asked Ilebaye, does this have anything to do with Modella? And she was like, no, it wasn't even like, she doesn't really like Brian like that, so they are good. Then Ebuka asked Daniela, you've mentioned to Khalid, some time ago, that you think that his relationship to you or with you is his strategy. Why do you think so? And Daniela was like, see, it's a game and it's inevitable that such thoughts will, cross her mind. And that is why she asked him. And Ebuka was like, okay, to you, being in a relationship with Khalid, is that your strategy? And she said, definitely not. And Ebuka was like, a little bit. And she was like, no, definitely not. Yes, guys. Then after that, Crayon and Magix, I think that those are their names, they performed. It was a beautiful performance. And Ebuka told us there's going to be a surprise tonight. I was thinking, we are expecting something, a twist or anything, but little did we know that the surprise is the eviction of 2 housemates. Then Ebuka went into the level 2 house and then told all of them to stand, and then evicted Ilebaye. Yes, guys, then told Groovy that he's safe. After that, of course, there was the interview with Ilebaye, where Ilebaye told us to watch out for her and Dotun, because she feels like Dotun is a nice guy, a sweet guy, and a sexy guy. I'm like, okay, I can't wait for that. For what she's going to be doing after the house, she's like, she wants to like put her thoughts together and actually focus. I'm like, okay, and Ilebaye was looking so beautiful. She came in sexy and she left that stage, that house, looking so sexy. Yes, guys. Then Ebuka went into the house again and said, Fina, you are safe. And Fina burst out crying. Fina is such a cry baby. What? Then at that point, I knew that Khalid was going home. There's no way Brian is going to go. Khalid was going, and I know he kind of like felt it. I know Daniela kind of like felt it too. And then Ebuka was like, Khalid, you've been evicted from the Big Brother Naija house. I mean, at that point, I don't know how I actually felt sad, because not just sad because Khalid left, sad because this is one guy that has almost gotten the head of house for the level 2, and it's not just how do I put it? It's not like any level playing ground anymore, for the level 2. I mean, how many are they? And they're going to be battling with this level 1 guys. Like, it doesn't seem so fair to me. But I mean, what do I know? It's Big Brother's house, Big Brother's rules. Yes, guys. So of course, Khalid was interviewed and he said, he never planned to fall in love in the house. But Daniela, the love of Daniela hit him like a bus, but it's actually serious for the both of them. He says he intends, to make all the money, get all the deals, better himself and all that. And I really sincerely wish him the best of lucks. Yes, guys. And Ebuka went back to the both houses, letting them know that this week, this is the time of the game, where emotions will be heightened. And in the words of musician Kiss Daniel, no go they do pass yourself. Yes, guys. I think Ebuka's last words this season is going to be from music or Nigerian musicians. So yeah, what an interesting twist, from his usual, Niger proverbs and all that. And people of God, that was the show. As you can see, there were top 3 or the bottom 3 rather. We see Groovy leading. We see Khalid, and then we see Ilebaye. Of course, we know they will not show us the statistics for Brian and Fina, because these are like the 2 top dogs in the level 2 house. What do you guys actually think about the nomination process right now? Because to me, I actually feel if they continue with this nomination process, it's only with a kind of luck that is actually what will make the level 2 housemates to keep staying in the house. Because if this kind of nomination process continues, I just don't feel it's fair. Even though I know it's Big Brother's house, Big Brother's rules. For me, I feel Big Brother should kind of like put everyone up. Shake them, because the level 1 housemates, I ain't shaking for nothing. Because right now, it's looking like those ones came for vacation and these other ones came, to be nominated week after week. And if by any chance level 1 house wins the head of house, Fina is going to be going on the chopping block again. Yes, guys. And as for Amaka, see, I have this issue with Amaka and I will not stop saying it, because I actually like the babe. But why is she hiding? She actually made mention of it and confirmed what I thought after the eviction show, where she was consoling Daniela. She mentioned that, what's his name, Hemis walked up to her and was like, oh, I see you, you are doing well, you're pushing yourself. And she was like, why is this seeing me that has been hiding? I don't know when these people will understand that this, in as much as they are divided by levels, is still an individual game. And if you don't show yourself, what will people, the brands, that want to work with you after the house, why would they be motivated to work with you? Anyways, I think it's the whole nomination process that is causing, these people to fear. But I love the ginger I'm seeing from the level 2, saying that they're going to put in their best for the head of house challenge come tomorrow. Yes, guys. So that's about it for the live eviction show. Like I said, it was a sad one. I actually saw this coming, to be very honest. I told you guys, last week after the nomination show, I told you I see Ilebaye and Khalid leaving. A lot of you disagree with me, but see it right now. I actually don't know. Like, I felt kind of sad even to see Ilebaye go, because she's also a person, that that gave us a lot of content, even though sometimes she was really, really annoying. I mean, Ilebaye just wants everybody to have fun. On that note, I say thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, you know what we do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinne Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.